Evening, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, dev exit. It starts again. Hey, Blubber. Hey, Kermit. Hey, the gamer. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Animal Weenie. Hey, Jake. Thanks, buddy. Oh, thanks, Kermit. Kermit's donated 99 cents. Hey, Miles. Miles per hour. That's Tails. Hey, Joy. I see a few new names today. Hi, everyone. Finally catch the stream. Glad to have you. Just the future, read the W as a V. Anima Vani, okay. I'm trying to remember that. Is it more like Anima Vani? Is that a short A sound at the end? Yeah, so I said I wanted to discuss Hexamaze to begin with today. We won't be finishing Hexamaze because Hexamaze is still a Goliath task that is not going to be the subject of a single stream. Hexamaze is huge, so we won't just be doing this. However, I do want to talk about it. It's a Polish name, okay. I'm not up on my Polish pronunciations. I'm sorry, but Anima Vani. I'll try and get a bit closer. Hey, Grey Panda. Cheers, Dev. Yeah, so first off, as you can see, I've just highlighted some regions. It's not the whole maze, but I'm going to try and remember, hey, Aperture, these 7, is this 7? Yeah. These 7 regions individually, and then probably like a chunk like this separately, and then maybe just these lines. Or maybe this as one shape, and just 6 of these going around. But I'm going to begin with these 7 and then decide how to split the rest. Hey, Slampo. So the new strategy, nice of you to join as Nightbot. The new strategy is, I guess it's not actually that far off binary, but the binary, I'm worried that it just is going to take too long. By the way, that link in chat, because I do see a few new people, that's a link to our Discord server. If you want to join it, we announce all our live streams and stuff there, so you can catch us. So feel free to join our server if you want to see when we go live. So binary is all well and good. The original strategy, for anyone who's not heard it, is instead of trying to remember where the walls are in the Hexamaze, we came up with the idea of for every tile, looking at these walls as binary digits. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 in very low resolution. You can refresh for a smaller delay sometimes. Also, let me make sure I'm on the ultra low latency. Does not support. Oh, I'm in 2K. I can't do it. Sorry. Yeah, YouTube stream delay is not great. So to remember this particular tile of the maze, it would be 32 plus 8 plus 4. So I would be remembering this tile as, if my maths serves, this would be a 44. And then once I know this grid of numbers, I can just reverse engineer it to find out where the walls are on any tile. It's still obviously a lot of info because I have to know a number for all of these, which is enormous. But my problem with that is I land on a tile that's 44, and now in my head I have to go, okay, how do I get 44 from binary? 32, so there's a wall on the left. 8 becomes 40, so there's a wall on the bottom, there's a wall on the bottom right. It makes it quite difficult to visualize, which I think is going to make the Hexamaze solve really slow, like dangerously slow. So the new strategy is still binary in a sense, but I thought, is there anything in the world that's like, I already understand inherently what the binary represents? Because in my head, if I see the number 51, I don't immediately know how that maps to binary. So I'm trying to think, is there anything that people just learn but just as like a default thing that everyone knows, where I would just understand that the 51 or whatever the thing is maps to this specific binary set, like ups and downs or ones and zeros or yeses and nos or whatever. Because if you can utilize things you've previously memorized, then you're saving yourself time memorizing new stuff. So if you've spent time learning, a popular song or whatever, and that helps you learn something, you don't have to spend the time memorizing the song. It's something that just like everyone knows. So using like, if for some reason the Happy Birthday song was really good for memorizing a certain, if it was a good mnemonic for something, everyone already knows that tune. So it's like, is there any ubiquitous information that can be used? I'm always trying to look out for that. So for this one, I decided, well, hey, what about Morse code? Morse code is essentially binary, right? Dots and dashes are ones and zeros. So for every wall, it is of course a dash, because they are dash shaped, and every gap is going to be a dot. So there are no English character 6 Morse letters. So instead I'm going to split them all into 2 groups of 3. So every tile, I'm going to look at these going around that way, and these going around that way. So if we pick a tile like this, that is going to be S, dot, 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 all open, S, and that is going to be dot, dash, dot going around. So that tile would be an SR. And after that, we're going to do something fairly similar to like astrology, and I guess kind of 2-bits, where we use, hey sudo, where each of these tiles is a letter pair. We've got SR here, and dot, dot, dash is UK here, and RK there. I'm going to remember these lines going up and to the right. These are going to be my sentences that I learn. Right? And I'm going to learn each of these coloured sections individually. Thank you, Dev. That's very nice. Dev donates $10 and says, good luck with this guy. I'm sure you'll get it. Hey, Michele. You could form short words. Yeah, so each tile, each letter pair is going to be one word. And here's one I prepared earlier. If we look down to Hexamaze in my notes here, this is the blue hexagon. It's not necessarily perfect. Maybe I'll change some of these sentences. But yeah, there you go. That's the plan. I'm going to remember these sentences because I think this helps reverse engineer things quicker. If I have a W, I know W is dash dash dot, and I can see though, like in my head, I can just see the Morse almost going around the side of the hexagon without having to do any reverse engineering and thinking of ones and zeros as walls. It's much cleaner visually, I think. It saves some backwards calculation, some reverse engineering. So I think it's going to make a Hexamaze solve significantly less painful. So that's the idea. Why not use letters that are not 3 Morse characters long? I suppose I could do that. I wanted uniformity. There is a letter that represents every combination of 3 Morse dots and dashes. Hey Kermit, there's another donation. Thank you very much. Kermit donates $2.79. Says, how are you going to remember FMN and the rules? The rules are not too bad. There's only 9? Is it 9 rules on that module? And they're not too bad at all. I can probably tell you like half of them right now. Hey G-Freak. The bottom section is easy enough. It's just if there's 2, let's see if I get the conditions right. If there's 2 evens in the previous sets, then you add the is it largest digit of the serial, and if there's a 0, you add the smallest odd digit of the serial. Possibly you switch those conditions around. If not, it's just the most significant digit from the previous. And then the other ones, it's just things like Is there like a car and 3 batteries? Is the previously calculated number even? Then you add it to that. I just said roughly half of the amount of information you need to learn for FMN. So the rules are not bad at all. How we're going to remember it is we're going to encode the FMN digits into an anagram. So for every digit that comes up on the FMN, I'm just going to use a letter on the anagram module to represent it, or a pair of letters, I should say. And we're just going to write out a giant string of letters from the anagram module. If you've got a sec, I'd love to hear about the game you're developing. I've actually got 2 things going on right now. So I told everyone about Infinisweeper, which is something that I've only worked on alone right now, and I'm kind of almost waiting to put some art into that before I continue it. But Infinisweeper, I'm liking how that's coming along. It's just an infinite runner Minesweeper game, so your Minesweeper board just extends infinitely to the right. You have to try and dig as quickly as you can through that while being chased by some kind of chaser. And there are certain special areas you can go through, like an area where you can't put flags down, or at least if you choose not to put flags down, you can get a power-up. They're optional challenges. Or an area where you have to completely dig out the entire column as opposed to just digging your way through the middle. Maybe areas like a keep digging and nobody explodes, where you have to dig every tile within 5 seconds of having dug your last tile, and if you can keep that streak going until the end, then you get a power-up. I'd also like some secret areas, and maybe some boss fights would be cool as well, because boss fights feel like something that are very not Minesweeper, and I like the idea of playing a Minesweeper game and going, wait, there's a boss fight in this? And I have some ideas for boss fights, so... Kermit has donated another $2.79. Thank you very much, Kermit. You know you don't have to donate just to ask questions, but it's appreciated. How do you solve egg? I don't understand it at all. I have never looked at the manual page for egg. I have no idea. It's a much newer one, and I'm not up to date with mods, unfortunately. So that's what's going on with Sweeper. I've also got some ideas for secrets for Sweeper that have started to go in. The other thing that I've worked on just for the last 2 or 3 days is, hey Gibbous, me and my cousin are making a physics-based noughts and crosses. It's very similar to a game called What the Golf, if anyone's seen What the Golf, but just a really daft, almost like curling game for noughts and crosses. Hey D-Bros. So you just like toss your noughts and crosses into the ring and try and land them in the grid where you need them to be, and we're just going to do stupid stuff like blow them with wind, or sometimes like it'll be that you're actually throwing the wrong piece, like you're the O team, but you're actually throwing X's. So the idea is to try and knock O's onto the correct spaces because you're not even able to throw pieces of your team, and just other stupid stuff like that. Look at this guy, Danny made it and put it so much effort. I really appreciate all the hard work that went into it. I do remember looking at it, like vaguely glancing at it a while ago, because I just saw it on the repository and was like, the hell is that? And it's not even written in correct English, right? Well, this is interesting. Apparently that's emoji math. Yeah, I remember this. Nice image there. Stick it on the bomb. That sounds like it's not even on the module. So you literally just click the egg when the sticker number matches the timer. Okay, simple enough. Let's give that a refresh because the icons are very wrong. Hey, no. I'm going to allow myself to restart a bomb based on significant module, giving you a case that's easier than another. Yes, currently the objective is to restart for a serial number that is formatted as letter, number, letter, number. Specifically, 3 letters and 3 numbers, right? Because for light cycle, you use letter number pairs to find grid lookups. So this is 1 letter pair, which is, as you'll notice, a letter and a number. This is a pair, and this is a pair. They are all letter and number pairs. Now, if we go and take a look at the light cycle page, this is going to look pretty terrifying. I'd need to know that grid. But let's bear in mind that this square here is only relevant if you have an A and an A, B, or C, and we can't have that. We only have letters and numbers, which means we can immediately eliminate, most of, at least, we can eliminate from here to here, and from here to here. This is all everything inside this is completely irrelevant. This is all letter to letter, and same down here as well. That is number to number, and that is number to number. So everything in this little square here is also irrelevant. So I only have to remember like that stuff down to where these blues are here, and then again this stuff. If I put those there. So everything that is just red, I need to memorize, which removes like a lot of this table. And this can only be done with a serial that is formatted like this. Another benefit of a serial looking like that, in fact there's two that I can think of. This is the most beneficial serial for battleships because it guarantees 3 radars off the serial number alone. It's also decent for perspective pegs because perspective pegs looks at how many letter pairs you have in the serial. So 4 letters is 2 pairs, and that makes things slightly more awkward. There's not much in it, but it's makes it slightly more efficient to only have 1 letter pair. These two here, in perspective pegs. So that's currently the plan: is to re-roll for bombs with this serial format. If a better idea comes along, I will switch out for it. But at the minute, I like the idea of not having to remember this entire table. Guessing you're going to be solving the same modules as the first time you defused the Centurion. Well, yeah, it's a consistent challenge, so all the modules will be the same. Kermit, I think I've not mentioned this one, right? Kermit's done another donation of $1.39. Thank you very much, Kermit. What about the Praetorian? The Praetorian has 3 or 4 modules on it that are so scary to me that I don't think it's possible. Ignoring just the fact that the Swan is on it, and that's going to be horrible dealing with that and a needy trying to solo everything. Yeah, there's some stuff on there that just I don't think can be done. It's madness. Hey Jared. You're testing this with some assumptions, yeah. Yeah, I'm hopefully we'll need to re-roll for something good. Squadron took kind of a backseat because we got back onto doing missions, so Squadron doesn't appear for missions, and we were doing missions for like months. So Squadron was just like by definition weren't appearing on bombs. I'm hoping to like instead, because the my Infinite Sweeper game, I want to release that for free so everyone can play that. So that'll be a nice thank you for our lovely subscribers. So yeah, this is the strategy for Hexamaze. Come up with these sentences. Obviously, I've got a lot to go because already this text alone, which is quite a lot, 7 sentences, and that is just for this middle section. So there's a ton that needs doing for Hexamaze, but I think it makes it possible, at least for the memorization of the grid. A couple things I have no idea about is finding where the hexagon is in the first place. The sub-maze within the big maze could still give me some serious grief. And also, like, if my hexagon is here, that's not a hexagon. Having it, like, intersect these 3 distinct, discrete areas that I've memorized. I don't know how easily I'll be able to move between different what are distinct. They're like they don't exist as one big map in my head, or at least they're not going to. So moving between those different separately memorized areas, I don't know, maybe that won't be too bad, maybe that will be horrible. Jake Snook Foxy's donated $3. Thank you very much, Jake. Love you guys. Gotta go, but keep grinding. Thank you, buddy. You can skip an entire column and row of that table if you start Scum serial numbers with no 0 in them. That's also true. Yes, if I get no 0, it's extra good. I don't know if it's worth it to me to try and re-roll for not 0 out of 3 numbers just to remove 1 extra row and column. I think I'm just going to go for the letter number start. Probably color code the hexes outside the central line to the colored directions on the module. Doubling up on stuff. Sure, yeah, like I'm not, this was just to distinguish the areas to me. Like I won't be remembering these colors, I'm just going to be remembering the sentences. But I don't know, yeah, maybe just having these be the correct colors right now might sink in just via osmosis anyway, so it's not a bad shout actually. Maybe I'll correct that. What was that? Bloody hell. Cheers, mate. When do you think you will attempt? Not a clue. I have no idea how long this challenge is going to take. Months, probably, at least. Like, this is going to be a while. Thanks, Nez. Yeah, I think that's all the like catching up we have to do. I don't know what I'm going to learn from scratch today. I think I'm just going to keep going down the module list alphabetically and see what catches my eye. I guess we'll also begin today by going for just a progress bomb to see how much I remember from that. Okay. Would you do the Praetorian? I don't think it's possible. Or at least if it's possible, it's maybe orders of magnitude harder than the Centurion, as if this one wasn't hard enough. I think the Praetorian is beyond me, honestly. The Centurion may or may not be, I guess we'll find out. Hi, Alexi. Most difficult module to learn. Are you talking about in general, or soloing the Centurion, or playing the Centurion normally? Under what conditions? What are we talking about? Hey, Super. Rubik's Cube's going to be... Rubik's Cube, honestly, is not that bad. If I'm using the manual version of the rules, as opposed to solving it like a real cube, which is maybe an option. Because there's not that many rules for it, right? It's one small table, one tiny table, and like 6 to 8 rules. That's not bad. That's similar to like web design, I would say. Giant tables are much scarier to me than a list of rules in a smaller table. Also, the small table in Rubik's Cube mostly makes sense as well. Like, it's alphabetical, so the only thing I actually have to remember, really, is the column on the right with the double instructions. The first 3 or 4 columns, the first 3 columns, isn't it? That doesn't even need remembering, technically. Like, I can reverse engineer what's in those 3 columns if I need to. So Rubik's I don't think is bad at all. So yeah, we have Centurion on. How many modules are going on here? This is 23. 23. Hey, Aperture. Gonna learn to solve Rubik's Cube just to play a game. I mean, I don't know whether it's... I almost feel like I want to learn how to really do a Rubik's Cube just to... because at least it's non-useless info. Like, everything else I'm learning for this bomb will not help me in life as soon as this challenge is over. At least I could do a Rubik's Cube after the challenge, right? But I don't know, I think solving it with real Rubik's Cube rules might just take too long. I've heard from people who do Rubik's Cubes that it's really awkward to do on a bomb because of the colours being wrong, the angle that you're looking at it being quite tricky. So
all available experts, please.
I think it might even just take 5 minutes for someone who already knows how to do a cube, so maybe that's not the best way to go about it. Hey, Dotme. Alright, we're going to go in reading order, as usual, so that I'm not choosing the order myself. Otherwise I'll put off all the horrible modules till last. So starting with Minesweeper, we have 3 down, which is blue, Goi PRB, 6, plus Whiskey, which is 23, so that's 29 up. That's kind of gross. Got 7, 28, so that should be red, I believe. Okay. Dig red. I didn't click that square. That is not the square I clicked. Yeah, I'm looking at that on the... Excuse me? That's not just me, right? I didn't click that square. Hey, Conman. Hey, Sagachi. Sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm glad that's not just me. Oh, I double-clicked it, for God's sake. Okay, that's actually just this mouse being shit. Oh, I hate this module. I like Minesweeper, I just hate the module. We've got a lot of people in chat. If anyone's new, I'm putting a Discord link in chat. If you'd like to join us, you'll see all our announcements for live streams and stuff. You can see when we're going live. And yeah, if there's anyone here who's not been here before, welcome to the stream. Okay,
All available experts, please report to room A9.
Okay. Blue. Ugh. I don't like that. I think I may need to relearn Colour Flash because blue's not coming to me already. 3 or more mismatches? Yes. Therefore, it would be yes on the... Is it yes on the second mismatch? Yes on the first mismatch? Damn it. Let's try yes on the first mismatch. It's yes on the first. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I need to revise. Excuse me. Colour Flash. Hey Zeno. How goes the Endless Minesweeper programming? Endless Minesweeper is secondary at the minute to another game that's being made. I'm kind of slowly working on that as well. But at the minute, the thing that I'm looking at most is something that I've been doing for the last few days, which is physics-based noughts and crosses, or tic-tac-toe for you Americans. So you have to throw your pieces onto the board, and you can knock around the ones that are already on there.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
Is that really that loud? Okay, well I get to start with combo lock, that's nice. 2. Okay. How many modules do I have? 23? It's annoying. Hey, Spider Music. This is why I feel designing a mental programming language mnemonic is useful for this. Irish rules is not easy. Yeah, yes and no. I actually don't mind learning just arbitrary rules to some extent. When it becomes a huge mass of information, then yeah, I think I start needing something to encode it. Thank you for another donation there, Kermit. It's another 99 cents from Kermit. I'm doing well, Spider. How are you doing? If you to make a bomb, how much modules would it have and what would you call it? I guess we kind of have made a bomb. We made the Praetorian. So 161, it would call the Praetorian, and it would be the first 160 modules in the repository. Or 149 and every vanilla. When will you solo the Centurion? Will you still look at the manual trying to memorize everything? No, that's the whole point of soloing it. We're trying to memorize everything. If I'm looking at a manual, it is not a solo. That is a Glock. That is happy. So H A P P Y. A new track for your YouTube channel. Nice. Hey, how do you say pronounce it? Is it EA's? External heat and cold had little influence on Scrooge. EXTERNAL. External heat and
emergency cleared. All
cold
personnel, please return to your
had
stations.
little influence on Scrooge. Oh, it's just EAS, right? I'm on a roll today. Yes. Doesn't get there in a hurry. The anime story is bland, but at least its effects are good. That's not got a apostrophe, right? That's the one that you omit. Yeah. Oh, okay, clock. So, oh, we're actually less than half time right now. I'm just going to leave this for a bit. Because I will never be dealing with that past half time on the real thing. Starting from rule 2. Rule 2 is a line. There are no lines. So we're looking at, are there more black quadrants than white quadrants? 3, 6, 8, 9. No, that's definitely not true. Do we have 36 or more white pixels? 7, 12, 16, 23, 27? No. Which brings us to rule 5, more white quadrants than black. That's 8. That's a black. That's a black. Oh wait, are there more black quadrants than white? There are, aren't there? That's 8. 9. 9. Yeah, there are more blacks than whites. Whoops. Okay. So if there are more black quadrants than white quadrants, it's the I think it's just the number of mostly black quadrants, which is 2. Okay. Right, let's try this without double clicking, huh? Okay, 4 down is green, which is 1, which plus E would be 6. Blue, go P up B. Dig blue. Hopefully saying it out loud will help me remember it. I'm very scared that this is gonna get me for recording. Whew, okay, dig blue. Okay, so if we have either B or C, we can't have A. So that, and that, and then just A alone. Gross. All right then. So RGB EPO 7, so times 7. So B would be 1 becomes 7. It's not that. D 3 times 7, 21. That's correct, isn't it? Yep. Delta. I need to try and remember these. So D. All right, and then we're looking at RGB plus 4. It's not D. YX. ZYX. WVU. TRS. I think it's X, right? DX. And then purple. So purple is times 6. Let's find out what our colour flash is while we're waiting. It's blue, 3 or more mismatches. Yes, 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 yes on the first mismatch. So times 6, we're currently on DX. Times 6. G is 6, 36, it's not G. H would be 7 times 6, it's 42, that's 22, 16, H, DXH, and then that's times 5, which is C. DX, HC, Dixic. Did I miss something? I missed clock, which we can do now. Okay, so Arabic is plus 6. Gold is plus 2, so 8. 8 and matched is 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then arrows is 30. Green, RG, 34. Black text, nothing, 34. And absent, so 36. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Second X. Hey Morelli. We first got into Contain, memorize the whole manual. No, I've never known the whole vanilla. I know people who have, but I've never done the whole vanilla. So we get, I think, 3 off the first column. Euro, backwards C. No, Euro, tennis, backwards C. Wisp. White star, question. Oh, I start H, excuse me. Euro, let's see, H. And what's under that? That's question. Copyright, but Wisp Kings are lambda star. Is 3 going to be our best here? We get only 2 off the final column. BT 3. 6P, BT, Kitty, King's question smiley. BC 3, CP 3, Black Star. So I think it's column 2. So we can get rid of that. Okay. Oh, jeez. 2 bits. Do we have a PS2? We do not. Okay, so we're looking at 2 times 0. Alright, so it's just 5. It's just 5. 0 SU's KP query number 1. Kelp. 24 TR tire cozy. Kelp cozy. That's second query. 69 GN Gene swab ZB. Kelp cozy swab LG log TP. Kelp cozy something swab. Kelp cozy swab TP. Kelp cozy swab TP. There are no 3s, so that one of those has to be a 2, therefore that's water. Kelp cozy swab gene. Unfortunately, these don't go together. Is it going to be lightning, lambda lightning, Wisp Kings? Is that right? Got a weird double click there. Okay, so my strike is single up down. Okay. Do we have a potion? No, we do not. Okay, let's go through it then. So battery, at most 1 battery is true. Ooh, what's the second part of the condition for that? It doesn't affect... Oh, it doesn't affect wizards. It doesn't affect wizards. It's, I think, golems and wizards, then you don't use it against. Bellows with 1 below 99 pressure. So no. Cheat code, no. Moonstone, no. Symbol you use against emos, or if it's really hot, which it's not. I don't think we use any. You can that can happen in this module, right? Where you just don't use an item. And then wizards are 105 on their stats. So Dex would be great. Do I have a longbow? No, it's the Grimoire, which is not good. It's going to be the nasty knife. Nice, okay. How many pixels are white in the top right? That top left was 8. Oh my god. I don't know how I do this every single time on bitmaps. As soon as I'm answering a question about bitmaps, I just forget what left and right are. Every time. I don't know that one by looking at it. This is another one I definitely need some practice on. LXE? Okay. Well, we have a strike, so we can do this one now. There's no R in the serial. We do not have a car TRN. So it's the strike rule. And it's the very bottom of strike rule. CCLCL, LCC, LC. LC clock. Okay. So that's air. So that's. I'm gonna just. I think the best way to do this is to get all 3 numbers first. So that's 4. as in their order in the manual. So 4, that is, that's Mars, right? So Sun, so that's 5, 4, 5, and Cancer is going to be 4. So 4, 5, 4. 4, 5, 4. So the fourth sentence down is Posey. So that's -2. Fifth letter is a Y, -2. 4, 4 is fix UKU. U is the last one there, which is TU. -4 so far. Nasty. And 5, 4 on this one is We Susie Rigger. It's 5. We SU. That's -6. Holy hell. Okay. And then I think it's -6 anyway. And then that is Air. -7. Jesus. Cancer -6. Mars. Is that really -7? It is. Wow. Huge score. That was Happy. Which is going to have to be that one, looking by the double letter. Marrot. Marrot. It's a male carrot. Kermit's donated another 99 cents. Thank you very much, Kermit. That was a truly awful omen. So this is... Oh, I need to be on the other side to check this. So this is... We're in a TXLT, we're in maze 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. 2. Blue is the first one. We're gunning for green. Green sphere. I made my first mouse in the maze error. I don't think I've struck on this soloing. Oh, what's the problem with it? Okay, so this. Oh damn! I've made my first mouse mistake. On the outside, it's a T. So line XLT. Is that the maze where you couldn't find green last time? Ooh, was it? Might be. But I guess it's not green this time. No, I don't think that was actually. I'm not sure. So we're in a T. It's XLT. So it's straight XLT, messy, clean. So it's maze 4. 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 1, 4. Blue, green. What am I getting wrong there? Hey Jimothy. It's food. It's gonna be my food. We've got a lot of people watching right now. There's a Discord server in link if there's anyone new here. Feel free to join that, and you'll get any notifications when we go live. But if we've got any new people here, welcome. I need to go and look at what's wrong with this mouse in the maze because I actually don't see the error. So we're in this maze, and a blue goes to white. Huh. Why? Maze 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, I swapped the wrong pair around. I went from 2, 3, 4, 1 to 2, 3, 1, 4. I reversed the second pair. That's what happened. Damn it. Okay, I guess that needs a revision as well then. So we're gunning for white, which was this way, I think. I think we found it, right? Damn, okay. Overall though, not bad. We got 2 strikes. One was Mouse in the Maze, which is... That's a legit error that needs revising. What was our other strike? Does anyone remember what the first strike was? That's another donation from Kermit. Thank you very much, bud. $2.79. How many attempts was it to solve the Centurion? Says Kermit in his donation. How many attempts was it to solve the Centurion? I don't know, like 50? There was a lot of false starts. Once you break through the wall, once you get the keys done, like 20 modules in, Most attempts tend to go a lot further, but tons of bombs got ditched in like the first 10 modules. It says Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, I have changed it. Rex even gave me a trick to get it to force it to change. That hasn't worked either. It's really annoying. Souvenir was the other strike? Yes, okay. The bitmaps one. I don't mind that. I don't mind souvenir strikes. The mouse in the maze one, that bothers me slightly. But hey, it's going to happen. There's a lot to remember. I'm wondering whether Kermit's random weird donation amounts are because of American to Canadian dollars. So he might be donating like $3 American or something, or $2.50 American, and it's becoming $2.79. Isn't Souvenir going to be the hardest part? Kind of. No, hopefully not. I don't know. Thing is with Souvenir is if I get just like 6 strikes on it, it really doesn't matter, because Souvenir I can leave till the very, very end of the bomb if I want. So the idea with Souvenir is to answer things as I go if I can, and as soon as I get to a point where it's as soon as I get to a point where I'm not sure of the answer, I'll just leave it until the very end, all of it. It does display their original currency, but it may be the case that I think in low amounts on YouTube it suggests amounts, and if it's suggesting $1.99 US, that might be converting to $2.79 Canadian. I'm not sure how it works. No, I cheated on the progress bomb. I need to do another one. What did I cheat on? I looked up something, right? Well, I did. Because it wasn't mouse, there was something I actually just didn't know. What was it? You have no super chat option. That's weird. Speaking of chat, let's put that on live. Will I set a stricter point of no return? It's a good question. I have no idea where the point of no return is going to go. Probably though, yeah. I think I need to be clean for the vast majority of this challenge, honestly. Okay, I don't have much of a plan for today's stream. I wanted to discuss Hexamaze, but besides that, I do not have any particular modules in mind to learn, so I'm going to just look down the list and just see what seems like a reasonable thing to do right now. So here's the list. I guess we can cross alphabet off, but it's not completely learned. It's on our profile though. Big button translated I'm going to leave because it's super easy. So I want to do that when I'm feeling like I'm in a bit of a rut. Bitwise operations, we could do that. Is there anything slightly trickier? Feeling like it's the start of a stream. Maybe we could do something harder. Cheap checkout. Interesting. Intriguing. Cheap checkout. Yeah, okay. Okay. Do I do this now? Yeah, sure, I guess. Tell you what we could do. Let's go and look at what days are good for cheap checking. You know what might be good actually is if we do this on if we do one that's not relevant to the position in the list. So Thrilling Thursday, let's say that's out because that means I have to calculate, right? If we did like Fruity Friday or whatever, it means that I can actually just memorize the Friday prices for fruits, and then there's no calculation required except the adding. So what are good days? Special Sunday. Fixed price items that contain less of $2.15 more. So Monday's out. Tuesday, I mean I could do Tuesday. I want to say Fruity Friday is a really good one to do. And I will happily force my system clock to get the data I need as well. Hey, silly. Yeah, nonograms is not on the bomb. I would love it for chess. Chess is going to be interesting. I wonder whether maybe I'll do some chess today. I'm just connect to Wi-Fi to make FER easier. Hey Mario, yes, you don't need to disconnect Wi-Fi for that, but I will be making sure I get red FERs. I think it's actually necessary, even like I don't even think that's necessarily cheating, because to get a green FER, it's info that I literally cannot know without an external tool, and external tools are banned. Like it's a module that relies on going to a website to see its most up-to-date information. And like to me that's almost not in the spirit of the game, if you like. So I'm fine forcing red FERs, which is what I'll be doing. And plus, as Gibbous mentions, the site that reads it is discontinued. I think there is a tweaks option that does it to a different website, so that you can fix it to get greens again. But yeah, basically, fuck that. I'm not going to fix it. I'm just going to leave it broken so I always get reds. So yeah, chess is an interesting one. I don't know. The plan for Hexamaze, Mario. I went through it at the beginning of this stream, so you may want to go back and read or watch the VOD. It was the first thing we talked about today. But the idea for Hexamaze is that I'm going to try and remember the walls around each individual. So let's take this one for example. I'm going to look at these three walls and take their morse. So in this direction. So we've got dash dot dash kilo, and then again here going around dot dash dot R, and then KR as a letter pair becomes a word, and from that I will build sentences such as these. So that's the plan for Hexamaze. Those sentences read up in this direction. So the fourth letter of the third sentence should be KR. K I'm interchanging with C just for ease of making words. Catch you later, Dockney. If you want any more detail, you can check out the start of the VOD. I spent a couple minutes talking through this one. Wouldn't there be 8 available letters? No. Yes? Yeah. Yeah, I've missed some of them. What's the other one I've missed? D. Oops. Good spot. Thank you. I'm going to allow myself to change the date on the computer for cheap checkout. Yep. So, cheap checkout. How many things actually come under fruit? God, it's just those 5. That's fantastic. Okay. We're doing Fruity Friday, no doubt. So I need to remember these prices. Maybe I remember them in price order. What do we think about that? That seems good. It's just like an extra nudge in the right direction when trying to work out what a price is. It's like, well, it comes between these two, so it's going to be roughly, oh, I remember it. Like that seems like a good plan. I'm being pinged from Ashley Bash's Discord. T is incorrect? Is there no T? I missed? Oh, there's K, isn't there? Price order is more helpful than alpha. Yeah, I think so. Thanks, Gibbous. So yeah, let's get these in price order. And correct the prices as well. Sick typing, bro. I'm gonna do per pound ones separately, so let's ban those for now. And get these in order. I guess I can just go down and sort them as I go. I'm not going to put $1 in front of all these. I always thought $9.46 for paper towels was absurdly expensive, but the last couple of weeks I can see why. Did cheap checkout predict coronavirus? There's a ton for chocolate milk as well. This is a module that I actually genuinely don't know if I'm going to make a method for. I think I'm actually just going to brute force this. Because I know prices on products feel like they have their own identity. Like you can associate a thing to a price and it kind of just holds in your head. Like if you work in a shop, certainly like behind a counter somewhere, and you kind of just need to know the prices of things off the top of your head. I think that's something people tend to pick up quite fast without having any kind of system for it. Like that's a pretty normal thing to just know off by heart as someone who works in retail or like food. So I think I'm just going to trust that this can be done without thinking too hard about it. Maybe not, maybe I'll end up deciding that I want a system for it. Catch you later, gamer. Hey, Fishy. Grape jelly, gum, 112. Honey, 825. Honey is mad expensive, to be fair. It's a shame because honey is delicious. Ketchup is 3.59. Don't get me started on maple syrup. Maple syrup is nectar of the gods, and holy hell is it expensive here. I go to Costco, which is our like Trader Joe's version in the UK, and get myself just literal litre bottles of the stuff because it costs the same as going to a shop and getting like 150ml. And just buy it by the litre. And that lasts me about 2 years. $7.97 for lotion. mayo, $3.99. Mayonnaise isn't oil, apparently. Interesting. How'd you get mayonnaise? Is it just freshly squeezed mayos? Hey, player 3. How goes the quarantine? We don't have one over here. Costco's in the US? Oh, okay. Maple syrup's expensive in Canada too, really? Shit. I get my litre bottle here for like £8, which is a lot, but relatively speaking, compared to what you'd be paying for it in a shop, it's like 10% of the price. I think you'd spend like a $5 on 100ml. It's so expensive. Am I on to the second? Yes, I am. So $6.39 mints. $6.39. Mustard. $2.36. Paper towels. $46. Pasta sauce. $2.30. $2.30 is the time that you go to the dentist. Potato chips is $3.25. Shampoo $4.98. Hey Ivan. Hey Crash. Spaghetti is $2.92. Demonetization, because I accidentally spelled it TIT for a second. 208 is the same as Fruit Punch. Cool. In fact, I think it makes sense to go there. Tea is $2.35. Tissues $3.94. Toothpaste $2.50. Do we have a $2.50 already? No. Water bottles is $9.37. People are hoarding them clearly. White bread $2.43. No worries, mate. Yeah. White milk is $3.62. $3.62. All right, there's our list of fixed price stuff. Let's take a look at the non-fixed price stuff. Solving this game is too hard. I'm solving this game too, it's hard. And it's pretty hard. So I need to calculate the fruit prices as I go, right? So 25% more per pound. Fruit Fridays are not a good day to go to the shops, it sounds like. So we're looking at 0.87 times 1.25. So 1.088. 0.09, right? Broccoli. $39. $99. $35. Lens. $2.18. Lettuce is just a straight 110. Oranges. Just come out to just one, right? Pork is 414. Potatoes 0.68. Steak 4.97. Very expensive. Tomatoes are a fruit. $2.25. I accidentally hit the button on the side of my mouse. And turkey. I'm pretty sure turkey is not a fruit. It's a country. Alright, it's a decent sized list actually. It looks bigger now I've written it into a single column. Do we think this is learnable just by osmosis? Do I need a system for this? I don't think I do. I think I'm just going to try and line it. Hey block worker, hey Rex. Rex is hacked in. Red and blue highlighting. Blue, I'm highlighting things that are fruit because I'm going to be doing Fruity Friday as my cheap checkout rule. Red is things per pound because I wanted to list them separately. Which we can now get rid of. In fact, we can get rid of this page. Okay, so gum is 112. Hey, awesome. Nice to have you back. Well, I'll certainly set my system clock to Fridays. So we've got gum at 112, cookies at 2. Soda at 205, and then sugar and fruit punch at 208. So gum is 112, cookies 2. Do I really need to line them in order? I don't know. Soda is 205, sugar or fruit punch 208. Chocolate bar is 210. So gum is 112, cookies are 2, soda 205, sugar, fruit punch both 208, chocolate bar is 210. I don't know, maybe there should be a system. Canola oil is 228. Pasta sauce 230, tea 235. So what do we have? Gum 112, cookies 2, soda 205, sugar fruit punch 208, chocolate bar 210, canola oil 228, pasta sauce 230, tea 235, canola oil 228. Thanks for joining the Discord, bud. Yeah, not just this list of some elephants. we're gonna try and do the whole Centurion. Gum 112, cookies 2, soda 205, fruit punch, sugar both 208, chocolate bar 210, canola oil 228, pasta sauce 230, tea 235, mustard 236, white bread 243, mustard 236. White bread 243. Toothpaste 250. Lollipops 261. So we had pasta sauce at 230, tea at 235, mustard 236, white bread 243, toothpaste at 250, lollipops at 261, and then gum at 112, cookies 2, soda 205, fruit punch sugar 208, chocolate bar 210, canola oil 228, pasta sauce 230. Okay. Okay, I know the name. I've seen that around. Spaghetti 292. Grape jelly 298.
Ooh, put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You think you look good to me.
292. Spaghetti 292. Grape jelly 298. Spaghetti 292. Spaghetti 292. Grape jelly 298. Potato chips 325. $2.98. Potato chips 325. Okay, candy canes 351. It's 351. Okay, let's go back from pasta sauce. So pasta sauce is 230. 235 is T, mustard 236, white bread 243. Toothpaste is 250, lollipops is 261. Spaghetti's 292. There's nothing between those, right? Spaghetti's 292, grape jelly 298. Potato chips 325. Candy canes 351. Have I done one since candy canes? No. Okay. Hey, Cyrex. Okay. Ketchup. 359. So we've come to candy canes. Okay, ketchup. 359. White milk. 362. That is expensive milk. Fucking hell. 362. $3.59 for ketchup. White milk is 362. Tissues and deodorant and mayonnaise. 59 through 3. Tissues 394, deodorant 397. Deodorant, mayonnaise 399. Should we try and go through them all? Gum 112, cookies 2, soda 205, sugar fruit punch 208, chocolate 210. Canola oil 228. Pasta sauce 230. Tea 235, mustard 236, white bread 243, toothpaste 250. Lollipops 261. Spaghetti 292. Grape jelly 298. Potato chips 325. Candy canes 351. Ketchup. Does it go to ketchup after that? Candy canes ketchup 359. White milk 362. Tissues 394. Deodorant 397. Mayonnaise 399. Okay. We're half done. Hey Drake. Hey Max. You thought of memorizing data as simple story plots should be more effective than a poem. Yeah, sometimes stories get used. I think as much as possible I'm trying to use different systems, as much of a variety in systems as possible for different modules, so as not to start doing things like confusing two stories with one another. Like a problem I've already run across once is mixing up the letter splits per number for the listening buttons, which is roughly 6 buttons per symbol, and the point scores for astrology, which is roughly 5 letters per point. So just similar kinds of info I think are easy to mix up. So I don't think I want to try and do a story for every single module, which is why for this one, since it seems like one that's maybe just brute forceable, just rote memory, I'm going to give it a go. So it's not, more sentences to learn or whatever. But yeah, stories are good. Memory palaces are good. locuses or loci are a good way you like tie one thing you need to memorize to a point on some kind of path that you walk or something like that in your head. That's really useful. Yeah, there's a few different systems that I've got, and I want to try and use a bit of all of them if possible. Is Discord down? Let's go find out. Hi, Kevin. Solving the Praetorian and never. My Discord seems to be alive, I think. Close it down, everything else is fine. Interesting. Okay. Let's go from what's roughly 3. Let's go from toothpaste. Toothpaste is 250. Candy cane's 261. Spaghetti's 292. Grape jelly 298. Potato chips 325. Candy cane's 351. Ketchup is 359. White milk 362. Tissues 394. Deodorant 397. Mayonnaise 399. Cereal is 419 and cheese is 449. The Praetorian is a pretty huge project. So I'm going to do the practice of Hexamaze. Not today. We've discussed the tactic for Hexamaze, the strategy. A lot of work needs to be done on it before I even begin to memorize it. That I imagine a lot of that will happen behind the scenes. And I'll try and actually learn some of it on stream. But I think I'm not going to be looking at it again today. So we mostly skip the 4 slot. It's just cereal and cheese and then shampoo at 498. Shampoo 498. Peanut butter at 5. So I'm going to load up some cheap checkouts and just name the prices of the things that I see. Also, because we're starting to get memory leak, we need to run a bomb. Okay, so shampoo 498, peanut butter at 5. Chocolate milk 568. 568. Chocolate milk 568. Mints. They are expensive mints. Gum is 112 and mints are fucking 639. 639. Socks at 697. So what did we have? We had cereal 419, cheese at 449, shampoo at 498, 498, 497, 498 I think. Let's just double check. 498. Peanut butter at 5. Something is at 568. Chocolate milk is at 568. Mints 639. Socks at 697. Coffee beans at 785. Getting expensive. Coffee beans 785. Lotion 797. 785. Coffee beans at 785. Lotion 797. Honey 825. chocolate milk 568. Mint 639.
Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your stations.
What's 697? Socks 697. There's no set. There is a 7 slot. Okay. Coffee at 785. Lotion at 797. Honey at 825. Nine, and then is it 957? It's 937. Water bottles at 937. Paper towels at 946. Okay, let's see if we can name some of these. Hey, Blue Zenith. Okay, so we're not doing the per pound items, but we'll see what we can get. So paper towels. Don't ring a bell. I don't even remember like where they come in the list. Sure. Fuck, where do they? Where are they? Oh, I'm thinking of tissues. No wonder it doesn't sound correct in my head. Right. Okay. So paper towels are 946. Candy canes are 351. Socks are 697. Lollipops are 3. If someone can check these in chat as well, that'd be fantastic. Lollipops are 261. So what am I saying? 946, 351, 697, 261. 946, 825, 210, 112. Hey Johnny, this is episode 5. I looked in my old videos and I couldn't find a 4. Is this 5? Let's go and investigate. Oh yeah, it's because the thumbnail's incorrect for this one, so I missed it. So let's correct that thumbnail. And correct the name of this one. Good spot, thank you. Okay, and then this one is number 5. Cool, cheers. Steak is that $4.97? It is, nice. So 946, 825, 210, 112. Don't remember what broccoli is. Okay, spaghetti is 292. Chocolate bar is 210, gum is 112, lotion is 4 something. No, lotion is 797. Is that right? Yeah, cool. Honey 825, soda 205, potato chips 325, lotion 797. Coffee beans 785, deodorant is 498. Peanut butter, no, 497. 497. Peanut butter 5, spaghetti 292. Hey Void. Hey Papa. This is cheap checkout. We're memorizing a list of priced items that we need to add up. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, what do I know off the top of my head for... Is broccoli the really cheap one? Is it like 68 cents? No, potatoes are the really cheap one. Potatoes are 68 cents. Oranges are 1. Bananas 109. Lettuce is 110. Potatoes 68. Orange is 1, bananas 109. Lettuce 110. Grapefruit 135. Broccoli 139. Chicken 199. $2.18. Lemons $2.18. So potatoes 68. Oranges are 1. Bananas 109. 109. Lettuce 110. So just go straight to grapefruit 135. Broccoli 139. So just go straight to chicken then. Yeah, chicken 199. Lemons 218. Tomatoes 225. And then is it just turkey, pork and steak? Yeah. So tomatoes 225. 225. Turkey's 298, pork is 414. Steak is 497. I think we could just do a cheap checkout right now then. Hey Marimba. How many modules do you reckon you gotta learn? We currently have 20, well, we're about to put a 24th onto the profile here. So roughly 3/4. Hey Ginger. Although some of them will be, I'm intentionally avoiding some really quick ones. I think if I just wanted to, I could probably knock about 10 out in an hour or so of just like just brushing up on some translated modules. Like Caesar Cipher, a couple others. So it's probably, I would say, to do from scratch that are like significant, I would say it's somewhere in the order of maybe 60. So let's see if we can do a cheap checkout, I guess. I have not learned Lifecycle for Ed now. I think Hexamaze is my next huge challenge module to learn. Let's see how we get on then. So we've got 825 plus 7. Oh, here's my mental maths coming in. 1622. 1622. Ketchup is $3.59. Lifecycle's going to be bad, but I don't know if it's going to be that bad. It's not going to be 36 by 36, Fred. We're actually gonna re-roll for a bomb with a serial that is formatted letter number number letter letter number, which guarantees 3 letter number pairs. That lets me remove 2/3 of that grid. Because you'll never see a number number pair or a letter letter pair. It's not June. I mean, I can just get a strike and then reset if that makes you feel any better. Anyway, 825, 1622. Is ketchup $3.59? I'm gonna double check that. What am I doing? Ketchup? It is $3.59. Okay, I should just trust myself. So 1622. 1922. You know what the I'm an idiot. I don't even need to do any mental math at all, do I? Lotion 5, 6, 7. Let's hope my mouse isn't double clicking. Ketchup is 359. 1, 2, 3, 59. Chocolate milk.
Emergency cleared. All personnel,
It's
please return to your
5
stations.
something. Peanut butter is 5. Just comes next, doesn't it? 5, 30. 5, 38. Hey Adam. You've never seen me? I've never seen you either. Yes, exactly what Gibbon says, because that would be impractical. I could. Hey Becky. Yeah, I mean, if you think I'm not going to play dirty to get a Centurion literally soloed, then you've got another thing coming. Sure. I'll solo it faster than you can, but if that works, then go for it. Chocolate milk, 5... I want to say 539? Nope, wrong. Completely wrong. 568. 5. Okay. Pound steak is 4.97. And 5 oranges is just 1.5. So 31.96. 31.96. 40 minus 31.96 is 804. I'm wondering whether I double clicked something. $8.25. Plus $7.97. Plus $3.59. Plus chocolate milk. $5.68. Steak is $4.97. Is it $4.97? Yeah. It's not Friday, that's why it didn't work. Oh yeah. Duh. I actually didn't learn all of it, Fred. I learned the specific date that we were on. Which you could argue is a similar thing. Oh, thanks, Adam. I hope you liked them. So, how do I change my system time here? And hopefully I don't need to restart my game. I guess we'll see how this works. Hey Rubik's. So how do I actually change the time now? There. What would be Friday? wonder if that worked. Oh. The game crashed, so that's something. Toothpaste is $2.50. Rubik's. Katane did not like the date change. Jeez.
All available experts,
Wait,
please
does this-
report to room A9.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? We're not on the 20th. No. Okay, and the calendar says 20th. Okay, so we should be on the right day here. So potato chips are $3.25. Plus canola oil is $2.28. I mean, you could also say this about cheap checkout, right, Fred? I'm learning only the Friday rule. Toothpaste is $2.50. Pasta sauce is $2.30. 1 pound tomatoes is $2.25. 1 pound of steak is $4.97. 1, 2, 3, 4, 75, 85, 95, 17.55. 17.55. So 24 minus 17 is 7. Minus 55 is 6.45. Hey! We can do cheap checkout. Let's go. Alright, I think let's all calm it down in chat here, guys. Could it be impossible to solve a bomb if the key required you to turn it within 1 second, but the lights were still off? Alright, Gibbous and Fred, that conversation is done.
Emergency cleared. All
Right,
personnel,
okay,
please return to your
let's give this one a
stations.
go. $4.99. Cereal is $4.14. Do you know what would be massively helpful? $4.13. Paper towels. They're the really expensive ones. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Gum is $1.12. Broccoli is $1.39. Half would be just 70. 50, 60, 70. 1 pound oranges is just 1. Hey CD, we're doing the Friday roll. We're doing Fruity Friday. So 21.41. Not having to kick many people today. 21.41. So 26 minus 21 is 5. 5 minus 41 is going to be 460. Wait, what did I say? 459. Does that sound right? 21.41 plus 559 plus 459. 459. Damn it. What did I do wrong? 499.
That's right.
414? No, cereal's not 414. That's why. Cereal is 419. I think I put 414 now. Which means I need to charge him an extra 5 cents. What answer did I put in? 6. I said 20. I said 459. So he's getting 455, I think. Damn it. Okay. Four, 19, potatoes, 9.46. Gum, 1, 12. Broccoli, 7, 21.46. 21.46. Okay, that's not what I got last time. 21.46. 26 minus 21 is 5, so it's 5 minus 46 cents. It's 4.54. What the fuck? Okay. Mayonnaise is $3.99 or $4.99. That's where I'm going wrong. I put $4.54 in the end, so that's the one that I got incorrect. Mayonnaise is $3.99. Mayonnaise is $3.99. Okay, shampoo is $4.98 and peanut butter is $5, so it's not in that bit of the pricing. Fuck. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hey Rex. Hey Ren. I'm willing to memorize 100 modules and lots of FMN numbers. I'm not going to memorize the FMN numbers. I'm going to encode them into a word scramble or anagrams to keep track. But the manual pages, yes, I will be learning. Okay, let's try a different one. So cereal is $4.19. Let's not make that mistake again. Cookies is just 2. Grape jelly is, I want to say, $2.98. 2, 75, 85, 95, 6, 7, 8. Shampoo is $4.98. I'm just going to add 5 for now. Bananas. Bananas would be $1.09. Half is 55. 50, and then 1, 2, 3 to make up for too much last time. And then so pork should be 4.14. I'm just going to add that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And half of 4.14 would be 2.07. So 20.91. 24. So 4 minus 91 is 3.09. Hey! Cheap checkout is done. That's interesting. My elapsed time is 401 hours. What does the 4 mean here? I'm guessing that's my elapsed time. Oh, this is going off my system clock. It thinks I've been streaming for... Okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, I've only been streaming for like 50 minutes, right? Didn't I start at 9? Or did I start at 8? I started at 8. So I've been streaming for, yeah, just 1. That's 4 days, 1 hour and 49 minutes. Hey, Tashi. Yeah, ignore the 4 days part there. Okay. Is there a double O on the bottom? Yes, double O is already done. It's already memorized. Double O is nice and easy. So cheap checkout, we can cross. I'm curious about chess. I think we're going to look at chess. I want to know if it's viable to track the grid in my head. Also, I'm very hungry and there's food over there, so I'm going to go and grab some of that food. Back in a sec. Cool. Okay. Alright, so first question is, do I remember the chess rules? From when I used to solo it. So rule 4 is just always a rook. Rule 5 is a rook on a black square and a queen on a white square. Rule 1 is then a king if we placed a queen. If not, it becomes either a bishop or a knight. I want to say bishop. And then rule 2 is a rook if the serial is odd and a knight if it's even. And then rule 3 is a queen if there are fewer than 2 rooks on the board. If not, a no, a king. A king. And then rule 6 is if no queens, then a queen. If no, knights, then a knight, or therefore or a bishop. It's something like that. Let's go find it. So rule 4, always a rook. 5, queen if white, rook if black. Is it A1 black? Yes, it is. So you can work out blacks or whites based on odd or even. So if your number letter pair totals to an even, it's black. Okay. So rule 5, rook on black. Rook on even, I guess. Queen on odd. If 5 is a queen, 1 is a king. If not, it's a bishop. Okay, I think that's what I said. Two, I think I got right as well. Rook on an odd serial, knight on an even. Yeah, I think I got all these right. Fewer than 2 rooks is a queen, if not it's a king. 6. Queen if no other queens, knights if no other knights, otherwise bishop. Okay. How will I do Souvenir? I will eat strikes on it. Souvenir is genuinely just going to be a case of trying to memorize stuff as I go. But I'm going to probably leave quite a lot of Souvenir till the end of the bomb, and if I just get some strikes, it doesn't matter. That's the plan anyway.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
Okay. A rook on Bravo 3. You know what, maybe actually. I think I might do this a bit more fluidly. I'm going to try and roughly remember positions, eliminate rows and columns from certain pieces. But then I might just go through the ones that are possibly correct at the end, that I'm not sure have been eliminated, and just check them against all the pieces. That seems sensible to me. So we've got a rook at Bravo 3. C5 is a rook. So B and C are just eliminated. D is going to be a bishop, D6 is a bishop. Which gets blocked by C5. E4 is going to be a rook. So B, C, and E are all eliminated. Three is going to be a king at C2. Where's my C rook? That's there. So C1, oh, is still eliminated by the king. So B, C, and E are all eliminated. D, 1, 2, and 3 get eliminated by that as well. D5 is eliminated. D4 might be safe right now. And then A1 is a queen. A1 hits D4.
Emergency cleared.
So
All
what about the
personnel,
Fs?
please return to your
Is
stations.
there anything else on 1? No. So what about 2? F2 could possibly be safe. D6 doesn't hit F2. I think F2 is the answer. What's C2? C2 is king. Yes, let's go. Hey Mixie. I think that's actually viable without drawing it. It's kind of gross, but at least I don't like lose the coordinates once I've seen them. So I think it's just going to be a case of roughly work out which rows and columns are eliminated by the rooks and the queens and stuff, and then just check the remaining ones that could or could not be the answer at the end against whatever's left over. I think that just makes chess done. I think we're actually okay with chess. Cheers for the food, bud. I did put cheap check on, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, chess is on. Hope for no knights. Yeah, knights are the most awkward one. Even then, I don't know if it's necessarily that bad. Souvenir questions unlimited. Has to be a limit, yes. So you get 1 souvenir question for each souvenir compatible module. Thanks, Rex. Food break time. Here's a request for chat. Put cheap checkout things into chat. I'm going to eat for a few seconds, and when I come back, you're going to have a whole list of things from you guys that I'm going to try and tell you the prices of. Cheers for bearing with us, guys. I'm hungry. I'm just going to get chat up on my phone now. I'm hungry. Alright, let's see what you guys are asking me about then. Okay. Alright, deodorant is $3.97, mayonnaise is $3.99, turkey is $2.98, grape jelly is One before 298. Is grape jelly the same as half? Oh, half turkey. Oh, Rex says turkey. CD says half turkey. So CD, it's going to be is it 149? Yeah. Yeah, grape jelly and turkey, they're the same, right? They're both 298. Grapefruit is 135. Pasta isn't a thing. Pasta sauce is 230. Juice, fruit squash, whatever that is 208. 2 pounds of lemons would be 436. Potatoes and tomatoes are 68 cents and 225. 1.5 bananas is 109 plus 55. 164. 5 pounds lemons is 225. 450. 9, 11, 25. Is that right? Seven and a half kilogram bag of potatoes. 60, 120, 136, 166, 170, 510, I think. Apples, thank you for that, Drake. And cereal is 419. Did I miss anyone? Broccoli is 139. Black milk is a very nice cafe near where I used to work. Mustard is 236. Is that right? Yeah, 236. 1 kilogram of ketchup, I'm going to assume, is the priced ketchup on the module, and that would be $3.59. A single tomato is very cheap. Bottled water is $9.37. 1 kilogram of sugar, assuming that it's priced by kilogram on the module, would be $2.08. Alright, I'm really happy with that. What next? Well, I wonder whether to maybe have a look at connection check. Seems like it's going to be a decently hard one. There's quite a lot to learn. It's not one of the scary ones. It's just it's a good amount of info. It's kind of funny how this challenge recontextualizes the scary, difficult modules. The connection check and colored squares seem so much more terrifying than like a web design. Bottles of water are so expensive because everyone's hoarding them due to coronavirus. Okay. Is there no 9? There's no 9, is there? Huh. Never realised the numbers on connection check only go from 1 to 8. I assumed they just went 1 to 9. Okay. So I guess first off we need to learn these rules. Can any of these rules be eliminated? Don't think they can they? I think they are all relevant. Catch you later, Riaz. Okay, so the first three rules are if everything's unique, it's the last digit. If there's more than one 1, it's the first digit, and if it's more than one 7, it's the last digit. And if it's more than two 2s, it's 2. So more than one 1 is first, more than one 7 is last. More than two 2s is 2. If there are no 5s, it's 5. It's nice, it's fairly straightforward, it almost speaks for itself really. All unique is last. More than one 1 is 1. More than one 7 is last. More than two 2s is 2. No 5s is 5th. Exactly 2 8s is 3rd. It is 3rd. And then count batteries. Which defaults to last. So the rules are really easy. Do I know the rules of cheap checkout and specified days? No, I'm going to set my system clock to Friday. Speaking of which, I need to set my system clock back to... Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because my progress bomb at the end of this stream will need to be on Friday. So I just need to learn the charts, I think. Unique numbers is last. More than one 1 is first. More than one 7 is last. More than two 2s is 2. No 5s is 5th. 2 8s exactly is 3rd. And then you count batteries. If it's 6 or 0, more than 6 or 0, it's last. Okay, so slim. It's a nice shape. Slim is boxes, the zigzags going from 1. This might be another one I learned brute force. I don't know if I need a system for this. The number order is a bit weird, yeah. It's not hugely weird, but it's a bit weird. Like, all the number pairs exist. Like, 1 and 2 are next to each other, 3 and 4 are next to each other. So slim does this. 1 2, so 1 3 4 8 2 6 5 7. Okay. And then there's 15 bro, which goes 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 7 in the middle. So it's 1 2 7 5 6 3 4 8. Reading order 1 5 7 2 6 3 4 or 4 3 8. 2, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 8. That's fine. You could learn it as a linear graph. I could, but to be honest, the visualization of these, the fact that they're nice shapes and all very unique shapes, I really like that. It's something to associate. It gives identity to the things that I'm trying to learn. So having just something that isn't just a bland list of pairs that link or something like that, I think it's kind of nice actually. It's refreshing to have something that's just a bit different. So remembering these weird shapes in my head is a trigger to remembering the thing that I need to learn. So I'm going to learn them exactly with these shapes because I think that's helpful. So we've got 1, 3, 4, 8, 2, 6, 5, 7, and then 1, 2, 7, 5, 6, 3, 4, 8. And they are SLIM and 1, 5, BR, O for Oscar, yeah. And the next one is 2, 0 DGT. Okay. Oh, that's really nice. It's 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. That's a super nice order. The shape, I guess, I need to make sure I know. So it just zigzags. The top ones link consecutively, and the bottom ones link non-consecutively. One, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's do rules again. Unique numbers is last. More than 1 is first. More than 1 7 is last. More than 2 2s is 2. No 5s is 3. Exactly 2 8s is... Sorry. No 5s is 5. Exactly 2 8s is 3. Count batteries. 64. Okay. The order for X, Y, Z is very nice. So it's 3, 4, X, Y, Z. And how they link is interesting. So you've got 3 and 5 just floating off in the ether there, and then everything else rotates links rotationally around the edge. 3, 4, X, Y, Z. Okay. The order number on 7HPJ is quite nice as well. The number order. 1, 2, and 3 just all link. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7HPJ. Kermit the Frog has donated another, or Kermit the Frig, sorry, has donated another 99 cents. Thank you very much, Kermit. Welcome back, Emma. HPJ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should we see if we can do them all so far then? So slim is 3 squares, diagonals like that. 1, 3, 4, 8, 2, 6, 5, 7 in reading order. That's slim. 15 bro with an Oscar is 1, 2 down the left, 5, 6 down the right, 7 in the middle, 3, 4, 8 link at the bottom. Then we have 20 digit 20 DGT, which is 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8 through the middle. Along the top, the ones next to each other link, and on the bottom, the ones one away from each other link. 3, 4, X, Y, Z has 3 and 5 kind of floating off, just connected to one other thing. Everything else links in a circle. and it's 1, 2 below it, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then with Z it's 5, 6 across, 7, 8, but they're both in order. And then the 7 HPJ, which is 1, 2, 3 around the outside, 4, 5 opposite, and 6, 7 opposite on the inside with 8 alone. And then the 6 woof, which I haven't done yet. That's the next one. This is the weirdest one. Seven connects to everything except 3. So 3's off on its own. Six, 7, 8 through the middle. Five, 4, 1, 2. Eight cake. 1, 2, 3, 4 are in the exact same order as the X on 3, 4, X, Y, Z. That's nice. 6, 7 along the middle. Okay. And 9 QVN just goes around clockwise. Lovely. 8 cake. And 9 QVN. 7 HPJ, 9 QVN. They're both a bit awkward. So they all go round clockwise. They all link clockwise. Then they all link to their perpendicular with that X through the middle as well. So do we think we can just do a connection check now? One, 3, 4, 8, 2, 6, 5, 7. 1, 2, 6, 5, 7, 3, 4, 8. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 5, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think we can do a connection check. Hey, Angry. When's this ending? Yeah, probably after connection check. I'll do connection check and a progress bomb. And then we'll probably finish up. I'm not the only one streaming today. Silly is going to have a stream when he gets back from work. I would expect that to be roughly 3 hours away. Obviously, he'll announce it. If anyone wants to see that announcement and you're not in the Discord channel, I'll put a quick link in now. There you go. So if you want to come to our Discord server, you'll get any announcements of streams, like the one that's going to be happening a couple hours after I finish up today. Let's go try out our connection check.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
Unique numbers? No. 17s? No. At least more than 2 2s is correct. We're looking at the second digit of the serial, which is a kilo, which is going to be an 8 cake. So, 5 and 3 do not connect. 6 and 2 do connect. 8 and 2 do not connect. 4 and 2 do connect. Nice. Not unique. 17s, 2s, no. No 5s, no. Exactly 2 8s, no. Counting batteries. 2 batteries. 8 cake again. 6 and 8 do not link. 6 and 4 do link. 5 and 2 do not link. 6 and 2 do link. Not all unique. We've got more than 1. Good. So first digit is an N, which is going to be in Q9QVN, I think. So 1 and 4 do link. They are perpendicular pairs. 1 and 8 link because they're just rotational. 4 to 6 do not link, and 4 to 3 definitely link. Not all unique. 1 7 no. 2s no. 5s 1 8 no. We're counting 2. K is cake again. 2 and 5 nope. 2 and 4 yep. 7 and 4 yep. 8 and 3 nope. Why? 8 and 3 yes. Of course.
Emergency clear.
I put 8 at the bottom left. That's
Please
not
return to your
where,
station.
3, excuse me, at the bottom left. That's not where 3 goes. Okay. Not all unique. At least 1, first place, N, 9QVN. Five and 7. Nope. 2 and 4. Nope. 1 and 8, yep. 4 and 1, yep. Okay. Let's try another one of those, because with consistent edge work I'm only getting 2 pens.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
That's a battery count. 1, C, 8 cake again. 2 and 6, yep. 1 and 7, no. 8 and 5, yep. 3 and 5, no. First character, I think that's C again, yep. 8 cake. 3 and 1, yep. 1 and 8, yes. 1 and 7, no. 5 and 3, no. That's 8 cake again. 2 and 3, no actually. 8 5, yes. 7 4, yes. 6 and 2, yes. Is this 8 cake again? Isn't it? 3 and 8, yeah. 6 and 5, no. 1 and 2, yeah. 4 and 6, yeah. And it's the 8 cake again. Oh dear. 1 and 3, yeah. 1 and 2, yeah. 2 and 5, no and no. Let's try and get something besides 8 cake and 9 VQN. QVN.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
So more than 17 is the last digit, which is 2, 20 DGT. So 1 to 7. No. Two and 7. Yeah, right. 4 and 8. Yes. 6 and 7. Yeah. 6. Nice. Okay. More than 1, first character. 8 cake. I'm not doing 8 cake. We've done enough 8 cake. 7s, 2s, 8s, 5s. Count batteries. 1. 8 cake again. A lot of cake happening today. 5s, nope. And 1. Nope, they're all 8 cake. I think I'm just gonna say that's fine. We've done that one. I feel like you can do way faster enumerating the pairs. I completely agree, Max. Never play this on your own. Remember some extra pairs? Kind of, yeah. It's just extraneous info that I can reverse engineer without having to remember more. As always, there's the trade-off of, do I think it's worth it to remember more raw info to speed things up? I think this is a case where I don't think the speed up is significant enough that I want to remember more raw information. But it is a trade-off. I can see the benefit of actually just learning some extra pairs. So I think we're gonna end with a progress bomb. 17 plus 8 is 25. Does that make sense? We had a cheap checkout and connection check, yeah. Alright, and this will see us out.
All available experts, please report to room A9.
And again, we'll go alphabetically. Y, 5, I, 8, 40, 26 is 14. It's not the I. That makes this really awkward. 18 times 5, 90, minus 78. Nope. O is 14, 70 minus 52 is 18. Oh. What should be? It's 4. That's going to be U, right? No, it's not. Or U. So H, RGB times 4. H7 times 4 is 28. 26 is 2. It's U. Kermit donated $1.50. Thank you very much, Kermit. P 6. Oh, that's horrible. I don't want to calculate this. Oh, Jesus. 17 times 6. 20, okay, 20 times 6, 120. Minus 104. It's U, good. U in more ways than that. Do Y times 5. 6, 30. No. I is 8 times 5 is 40. No. Mike 12 times 5 is 60. 8. Vodka. GB. It's not you. K would be 10. Okay. Should rather go with me than with her. The effect sounds a bit too weak. The impact sound. The impact sound effect, I see what they're saying.
Emergency cleared. All personnel, please return to your
just-
stations.
Be idle anymore. White milk. It's no ketchup, isn't it? Ketchup is 359. 360. Oh, fuck, what is it? 364? 362? I'm going to come back to that one at the end. Okay, starting on rule 2, which is a line. I see no line. Rule 3, more black quadrants than whites. I think that is true. Yeah, it is. How many black quadrants do we have? 3? And 9. 10. 6, 9. Double left, right. Bottom right. Bottom right. Once again, almost counted bottom left. I genuinely do not remember. That's a supermarket, that's a Tiger. So it's 1 to 6. 7 to 12. Is that right? Yeah. 13 to 18. 19 to just end, I guess. So T. No, R is the one that ends with. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry, Jerry. So T, I, G, E, R. Second number down is 0, which is 10 for Minesweeper. That would be blue. 6, 16 up. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Fuck knows what colour that was. How's in a maze? It's a straight and it's a clean, which is 5. So 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. We're going for green. Is this the one that was really awkward to get to green? Nope. Eyes at the back. Can we do this one yet? We need a TRN or a car. We cannot do this one yet. Okay. Ooh, this is nice. These two columns are the wrong way around, aren't they? So. Okay, we're past the time that we can do this, that's good. Arabic plus 6. 6, 6. Unmatched. 8. And then spades is plus 10. That's a good start. Blue, RGB, 4, 8, 0, 4, 8. 18, 20, present 21, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And then we've got 2, 3, 4, 14. How many modules are on this now? Is it 25? 35. Awkward. All the way around to 15. Cool. Eagle is 140. Balloon. Let's use that potion. So we don't use a balloon against an eagle. Moonstone, we don't have indicators at all, no. Sunstone, excellent. It's a nice easy one. Is it hot enough for this? It is. We use a symbol. What is the temperature? More than... It's just more than 30? More than 31? I think it's more than 31. Okay, so 140. Int would be nice, but we don't have it. It's going to be Caber, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. So far, so strikeless. Which is, of course, going to jinx me. If I did that, that's going to be I think that might be solvable, but I'm gonna radar it. So it's J E5 and E5 again, and then F2, which is A2. Magenta. Oh, the gross one. Okay, so it's same color, different words. Yes. Yes on the third. Nice. Okay, we have not got a PS2 port. It's 10 plus 2 times 2, 14. 14. Okay, so 14 L R ZP. Hey Alice. It's practice for the Centurion, so we're trying to learn all of the modules that will be on the Centurion and how to do them without even looking at the manual pages. So I'm trying to memorize everything that needs doing here. So 2.1 is TL, that's EB. Second query. 2.0 TO is TZ. That's the third query, next one is the submit. 5.3S, Seath is BG. Nice. First column's looking bad. We've got Trident, this is looking good. Trident's, yeah, it's the second to last column here, so Trident Smiley. It's just that's amazing for the last column. We've got a moment of truth on chess. Okay, so we have B1 is a queen, okay. So A2 is a rook, B1 is a queen, C5 is a king, D5 is knight, bit annoying. E5 is, what have we got? Rook, queen, king, knight, so that's another queen. And then that's a bishop. So A is eliminated, B is eliminated, E is eliminated, so it's only C 1, 2, 3. It's not C1 or 2. C3 is going to be hit by E5, so it's not C. In the D column, what's that? That's a horse. So D5 hits. E2 is a bishop. Okay. So D1, D2 are hit. D3 is hit. D4, 5 and 6 are hit. So I think it's somewhere in F. It's not going to be F1 or 2. It could be F2 because A2 is being blocked by E2. A2 is a rook being blocked by the queen here. The knight is D4, D5, that doesn't hit it. Nice. Is there an ETA on what actual Centurion attempts will be done? Not a clue, because I have absolutely no predictions on how long this is going to take. So, months, but it's vague. Okay, this is a squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching old sinner. So A, squeezing, squeezing, wrenching. HDU? Okay, what are our numbers? 2, 5, I want to say 11? Yeah, 2, 5, 11. It's a bit gross. So 2, 5, we go down to sentence 2. Yard launch, 2, 5, yard L, L. So we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. So it's 2 points so far. 2, 11 would be Morn, Pry, Fleek. E gives us nothing. And then 5, 11. 5 is rig, we get another 0. So 2 off the first part. Water gives us a point to E. Mars takes it back away, and Aquarius takes 1 away again, so I think we're good on 1. Well, we're going to strike Souvenir to let us do Orientation Cube. We've also got this to do. White Milk. It's next to Ketchup. Ketchup is 359. It's not much more, it's 362. It is 362, because it's the same as one of the sync rule sets. I'm going to say it's 362. Tissues. By deodorant, 394. 3, 75, 85, 89, 90 even. How did I manage to add 5 to 85 and get 89? Gum. 1, 12. White bread is after mustard. T is 235, 236. 2. $241? Is that right? It says 241. That's a bit of a guess. Chicken is usually $1.99, so it just becomes $2.99. 85, 85. 45 pounds of lemons. Lemons are 215, 218, 218. So 2. That's the 218, and then the half would be 109. It's just double bananas, isn't it? 1. So 1735. 25 minus 1735. 25 minus 17 is 8. So it's 765. I can't be bothered trying to recalculate that, so I'm just going to look at the log. What did I get wrong? I bet white bread's wrong, isn't it? 243. Okay. White milk was right. Tissues, I think we're right. I think I got everything right except for white bread. Okay. We can do this one now. Eyes at the back, so CCL, CL. And then it's just this. How many pixels are black in the bottom right? I guess that was the one white quadrant then, huh? Which colour was the goal in Mouse and Maze? Third correct response. Starting cell. Didn't even see it. Paid amount. Oh shit. Well, that, as it's being pointed out in chat, is officially a quarter of a Centurion. Obviously, there was 1 or 2 hiccups. A couple things need revising. But that's a quarter of a Centurion soloed. Not bad. So yeah, today we added chess and cheap checkout, and we also talked about the new Hexamaze strat. Thanks, Ryan. There is going to be a stream, I believe, in the next, I would say 2 to 3 hours probably. It's whenever Silly gets home from work. I think that's going to be around 2 hours from now, maybe a bit more. Souvenir, yeah, Souvenir's nasty. I'm trying to do souvenir as I go, but if I reach a question that I don't know, obviously that's a strike right there. So, and then just leave it till the end as soon as I hit one that I know isn't gonna be a sure thing. Because once they're at the end, the strikes don't matter for time. Obviously, they could kill me with enough of them, but hopefully I can remember, so I don't get more than 10 strikes. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Stick around or keep an eye on the Discord for Silly announcing his stream in a couple hours' time. There's a link to our Discord server in the chat if you wanna join that and keep an eye on any announcements. You'll find out when we're doing videos and stuff. Thank you for watching, everyone. My next stream should be tomorrow because tomorrow is my slot. It's a Tuesday. So yeah. Cheers, Trick. Yeah, thanks everyone. I will catch you tomorrow, most likely. Not sure what we'll be doing yet, but I'll leave it as a nice surprise. Catch everybody later. Bye bye.